See this question. In a family of 6 persons, Anu, Ayushi, Sohan, Ajay, Anupam and Anuj, there are 3 males and 3 females. There are 2 married couples and 2 persons are unmarried. Each one of them has a different profession, which doctor, engineer, lawyer, teacher, writer and architect. Anupam, who works as an engineer, is mother-in-law of Anu, who is wife of Sohan. Alright. So there are 6 persons in a family. 3 are males, 3 are females. There are 2 married couples. So 2 people would be unmarried. 6 people, 6 different professions. Now Anupam, who works as an engineer, is mother-in-law of Anu. See, Anupam, who works as an engineer, is mother-in-law of Anu. Anupam who works is an engineer. So profession of Anupam is engineer, is mother-in-law of Anu. Now when can Anupam become a mother-in-law? When Anupam's child is married to Anu. So let's say Anupam has a child, and if this child is married to Anu, then Anupam will become mother-in-law, and if Anupam is mother-in-law, sir, Anupam will be female, married, female. And now see, if Anupam has a child, that tells me that Anupam should be married. That tells me that Anupam should be married to someone. ठीक है, अब देखिए दो married couple मिल गए, अब और कोई married होना नहीं है. Next part it says Anupam, who works as an engineer, is mother-in-law of Anu, who is wife of Sohan. Sir, this who keyword is pointing towards Anu. So Anu is wife of Sohan, right? If Anu is wife, sir, Anu will be a female, and now Sohan will be male. अच्छा, ये person भी male होगा because wife, husband of Anupam would be a male. Anupam is a female. Now see, Ajay is father of Anuj, and he is not a doctor or architect. Ajay is father of Anuj. Now in this family, which 2 people can become fathers? Sohan and this person, whosoever is husband of Anupam. Husband of Anupam and Sohan only can be the fathers because they are the only 2 married males in this family. तो उनके अलावा कोई और father बन सकता है नहीं. And it is said that Ajay is father of Anuj. If Ajay is father of Anuj, that tells me कि here Anupam's husband should be Ajay. Then only Ajay can become a father. One father is Sohan because he is married, and one father would be Anupam's husband, right? Whose name is not sure. So let's say that is Ajay. And now Ajay, so now Ajay is father of Sohan, because if Anupam is mother of Sohan, Ajay will be father of Sohan. If Ajay is father of Sohan and Ajay is father of Anuj also, that means Sohan and Anuj will be siblings. Sohan and Anuj will be siblings. Now Anuj gender is unknown. अब देखिए, ये मत कहिएगा कि सर अनुज तो मेल ही होगा ना. क्यों? अनुपम भी तो मेल होता, फीमेल है ना यहाँ पे. करेक्ट. So now next part it says Ajay is father of Anuj and he is not doctor or architect. Now see, Ajay is neither doctor nor architect. Could be a teacher, could be a lawyer, right? Could be a banker, not sure. Many other profession options remain. So I'll skip this part. Next part it says Ayushi works as a writer and is sister of Anuj, who works as a lawyer, right? Who works as a lawyer. So ये lawyer किसके लिए है? Anuj के लिए. So Anuj is a lawyer. And Ayushi is sister of Anuj. Ayushi is sister of Anuj and profession of Ayushi is writer. Next part it says Sohan does not works as an architect. Now see, 3 people and 3 professions remain. 6 के 6 लोग तो बैठ गए. Now 3 people, 3 professions are remaining, and those professions are doctor, doctor, architect and teacher. Doctor, architect and teacher. ठीक है. Now see, for Ajay it was said that Ajay is father of Anuj and he is not a doctor or an architect. He is neither a doctor nor an architect. So for Ajay 3 profession options remain: doctor, architect and teacher. And since Ajay is neither doctor nor architect, so for Ajay only 1 profession option remains. Ajay will be a teacher. And now if Ajay is teacher, for Sohan 2 profession options remain: doctor and architect. And since it is clearly given that Sohan does not work as an architect, so Sohan will be a doctor. And if Sohan is a doctor, Anu will be a architect. Okay, so who is a doctor? Simple. My question says P, Q, R, S, T, U are 6 members in a family in which there are two married couples. 6 members. T is a teacher and is married to a doctor who is mother of R and U. T, a teacher. Profession of T is a teacher. T is a teacher and is married to a doctor. Who is mother of R and U. Sir, this who keyword is pointing towards doctor. So doctor is mother. That means doctor would be a female. So by default T will be a male. Right? And doctor is mother of two people, R and U. Now what is gender of R and U? That I am not sure. Okay. Next part it says Q the lawyer is married to P. Q the lawyer is married to P. Sir, where exactly Q and P would be placed? That I don't know. How Q and P are related to T or this R or this U? I'm not sure. So I'll not place them. Next part it says of the two married ladies, one is a housewife. Now see, obviously one is a doctor. So one should be a housewife and that housewife will be P because Q the lawyer. If Q and P are married, क्योंकि देखिए दो ही married couple हो सकते हैं. One is doctor and T and the other will be Q and P. Out of which if Q is a lawyer, so Q will not be a female because next married female should be a housewife. So obviously P will be a housewife. लेकिन कहाँ रखें अभी ये नहीं पता. Let's leave this. Next part it says there is also one student and one male. अच्छा नहीं, ये भी तो line थी. P has one son and one grandson. P has one son and one grandson. तो बताइए P को कहां रखें? पहले तो दिमाग में एक क्वेश्चन आया होगा ना कि P को कहां रखें? P has a grandson and a son. Where should I place P? चलिए तो एक बात बताइए, P के लिए कितने ऑप्शंस आप सोच सकते हैं? एक तो सर R के नीचे रख दीजिए. अब देखिए क्वेश्चन को हाउ यू शुड थिंक लॉजिकली, अंडरस्टैंड दिस, राइट? दिस इज आई एम गोइंग टू टीच यू ओनली वंस. Next time you have to use your own logic, you have to create your own logic, right? Understand this. Now for P, how many options I have? I can place P below R, one place. I can place P with R in the same generation as of R, second place. I can place P in the same generation of T, third place, or I can place P above T. So for P, how many places are there? 4. And now how I'm going to decide that out of these 4, which is correct? Now see, if I'm going to place P below R, now P will have a son and a grandson. Now who is a grandson? Son's son or daughter's son? So for P to have a son, first P should be married. And now P's grandson will be P's child's son. So for P's child, like if P's child want to have a son, then P's child should also be married. In order to give a grandson, P's child should also be married. तो कितने married couple हो गए? Doctor and T, P and P's child कितने हो गए? और कितने बोले? There are only 2 married couples. So can I place P below R? No. Can I place P with R? P, and now P should have a child, that means P will be married, and for P to have a grandson, P's child should also be married. फिर से 3 लोग हो गए. तो यहां पर भी नहीं आएगा. यहां पर आ सकता है? नहीं आ सकता. यहां पर भी नहीं आएगा because वही प्रॉब्लम है. P will have a child, so P should be married. P will have a grandchild, that means P's child should also be married. फिर से 3 लोग हो गए. तो this tells me कि P is going to be above T. And now see, P and Q are married, where Q is a lawyer, so Q will be male because the other female who is married is a housewife, so P will be a housewife. Now see, P has a child T and T has 2 children R and U, out of which one is going to be grandson. ठीक है? अब आपसे क्या क्या है? There is also one student and one male engineer in the family, but out of R and U, who is a student, who is an engineer, that is unknown. Plus it is also unknown that out of R and U, who is a male. I'm not sure about this also, right? So now my question was, which of the following is true about the granddaughter of the family? So now please do tell me, sir, suppose if R was a male member of the family, suppose, I'm just assuming, suppose if R was a male member in the family, then in that case, R's profession would be engineer. So if R is a male member, then R's profession will be engineer, and now you will become by default. अच्छा, ये यहां पर आप S दे सकते हैं, इसको S डॉक्टर होगी क्योंकि एक ही पर्सन रह गया था 6 में से, ठीक. So now you by default will become a female and you is going to be a student. In that case, you will become a student. But suppose if I take you to be a male member, then U's profession will be engineer. So in that case, R would become a female member. R will become a female member, and now R will become a student. So like irrespective of the person, whether you take R to be a male member or you to be a male member, irrespective of that, the other member who will be a female will always be a student. So what can be said about the granddaughter of the family? That she is a student. T's mother will be P. T's mother will be P. ठीक है, अंडरस्टूड.
अब एग्जाम की तैयारी को और बेहतर करने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें.